What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie to 988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this is my rambling series in which I talk about what's going on in my life and what's going on with me, things that affect me personally and things that interest me personally. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about my health. We're going to talk about my career. We're going to talk about life in general. But let's start off talking about the career. Today, I had the opportunity to be on a podcast with three of my favorite content creators on the internet. Of course, the wonderful Totalbiscuit, who some people love and some people hate, but I got to tell you, I'm firmly in the love club. For sure. I really relate to the guy, and I really like the content he produces. Then you've got Jesse Cox, the infamous Jesse Cox, who I really had not met before, but it was an opportunity to meet him, and I loved my experience with him. He reminds me a bit of myself, and I enjoyed it. And of course, Dodger, the ever-loving, ever-wonderful coffee-drinking Dodger. Such an experience meeting these people and getting the opportunity to work with them for just a brief moment in time was a bucket list item for me. This is a podcast that I had wanted to be on for a while. I was so excited for the opportunity, and when the call came, I jumped for joy. It came at a really inopportune time. I only had a few hours warning, and I had two other projects that came due today. One, which you won't see for a while, and another, it's a crossover with the television or the web series from Webisode Network called Top Decking. They are sneaking me into season 2, and I filmed my lines for it. Had to get it done. Then there's a gameplay look at a game that you're going to see on the channel on Thursday that I think you will enjoy. It's a fun game, and I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. It's Might and Magic Duel of the Champions, a collectible card game digitized. I've been playing it not as much on PC, but on my iPad. But it's been really fun. Just an exhausting day overall. And I am so exhausted right now, getting ready to go to bed. I was talking to my wife about it. I was talking about how I'm maxing out, not just because physically my body is, as wrecked as it is, and my mind is a little messed up too, but I'm maxing out because there's only so much time in a day, and there's so much coming at me now, and so many opportunities. And, it's funny, like sometimes you just want to quit. Like sometimes you just want to go, I need a break. I'm just going to play the rest of I'm finally going to beat Grand Theft Auto 5 tonight. I'm finally going to do this. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm going to spend tonight with a wife. I'm just done. But then you have to remember, I have to remember that this is where I fought to be. I wanted to be busy. I wanted the opportunity to make a little money. I wanted an opportunity to create good content. I wanted an opportunity to get my face out there and become known. I wanted the opportunity to come into your house via your television, via your internet, via your tablet, via your phone. I wanted to be part of your life, and this is how it's done. And so yeah, I'm tired, and I don't know how much longer I can work at max speed like this, but it's worth every second. It's worth every second. I would not live a life any differently than I'm living now, except for the fact that obviously I would like to have a much more physically fit body, which is something we're desperately working on. Speaking of which, my medication for my doctor, the steroids he gave me, is now starting to wear off. And even as I sat here tonight playing Hearthstone on Twitch with 500 of my closest streaming friends, I could feel the muscles in my back and my legs beginning to seize again, and I can feel those steroids wearing off, and it's just miserable. And I don't want to go back to not being able to walk around the house as well, and I don't want to go back to not being able to exercise, but it's coming. But there will be a window again where I'll be able to take steroids again, and I'm looking forward to that time. But it sucks. It sucks being back in pain, and I know it's coming, and it's something I have to deal with, until they figure out exactly what's going on. We're starting the testosterone replacement soon, as soon as my insurance company decides they want to help pay for it, I guess. And hopefully that's going to make a big difference. Hopefully that plus my diet plus my exercise is going to be what it takes for me to be half the man I am today. and I'm hoping against all hope. But one day at a time, you know. And today has been a long day. And since I have Thursday's video in the can, and since I'm making this video today for Wednesday, I'll be able to take a bit of a break this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to play some Magic with my friends. I'm going to take my wife to the movies. I'm going to maybe have my friends over for a party. We have a Halloween party on Saturday night, and I just can't wait to do it. So I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't know if Totalbiscuit or Dodger or Jesse Cox will ever see this, but I was very kind to you guys today. You said you remarked how kind I was. It's because I have nothing but love and respect for you guys. You guys are doing great work, and I think absolutely, I feel privileged to be counted among one of your peers. So thank you very much. And of course, thank you everyone. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to my life, welcome. You're so welcome. And to those who've stuck with me for so long, you are just as welcome as they are. I love all of you. Thank you so much. It's your likes, it's your clicks, it's your shares, it's your subscription that is making these amazing things possible for me. The ability to help fight my eating disorder, the ability to pay for my doctor bills, the ability to stream on Twitch, the ability to spend time with my family, the ability to stay alive, the ability to be on a podcast that was on my bucket list. That's you. You gave that to me, and I thank you for it. And that said, I'd like to hear what's on your bucket list. Now, I've used that phrase a lot. If you're unfamiliar with it, a bucket list is when you're going to kick the bucket, it's something you want to take care of before you die, before you kick the bucket. So if there's something you want to do before you pass, something you want to do before you leave this great earth of ours, something you want to do before you're unable to do it, I'd love to hear it. If you can use the word bucket list or bucket in your comment below and tell me what it is you want to do before this life passes you by, I'd love to read it. So list that in your comment box below. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, I love you to death. I know you're immediately wanting to know how to watch that podcast. And as soon as it's available, I'll make sure I link to it. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks as always. Love ya.